didn't do it in the sink. Got this in for fun. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, everybody. This is Fitting, your host, together with
Oscar.
and also
Tommy.
you are currently listening to Everything About Nothing.
And
I did the and before. I know I fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure sucks to be you.
Nothing about everything.
Nice. How the hell are you guys?
exhausted right
That's
now.
So valid.
That's so exhausted.
I'm
right
good.
now.
I'm great. Always.
Yeah.
Always
No,
at the top.
I am. Otherwise, I'm good.
That's good to hear.
Because I have killed my mortal enemy.
Did you slaughter him with your bare hands?
Yes.
Did you take a little nip out of it too?
I don't. That's between me and it and her.
Oh, it's a hair.
May I ask who your mortal enemy is?
So for the last week, I've been waking up with mosquito bites every so often, only like 1 or 2 at a time, and I'm like, where the fuck is they coming from? Because I was like, is there just a single mosquito in my room hiding in some off corners, sucking my blood when I'm not looking?
Oh yeah.
I was like, do we have like bed bugs? Do we have like do I have some disease? Do I have like and no, there's just been a single mosquito in my room hiding in some off corner, waiting for me not to notice before sucking my blood. And Friday, I fucking killed it. I found it and I killed it with my bare hands.
You're a murderer.
I'm a murderer.
Damn.
All life is precious.
I'm proud of you.
What?
Thank you.
You can't say that you're proud of him for killing the things.
Evil needs to be punished.
Mosquitoes ain't evil. Are we evil because we take land?
Yes.
Whoa.
No,
Okay.
evil doesn't exist. Evil is an opinion.
What the fuck?
I mean, we are winning. I mean, nature is all about
We are
taking.
winning
Yeah,
nature.
no, nature is
We
all.
are winning
Yeah,
nature.
nature is all about taking, breeding the biggest population, taking over the biggest area, and being in the top of the food chain.
will
And we are winning.
We will never be the biggest population.
Well, no, but not by number.
No.
We're the dominant species.
Yeah, like, being the dominant species of a planet is nature's whole goal. Then again, we also failed because we developed intelligence.
What?
So, like, we also stopped doing it the way nature, I guess, intended.
I don't know. If nature made us intelligent, then it's intended that we should find everything, right?
I guess.
Well, I mean, nothing was intended. It was just stuff happened, and when intelligence happened, stuff happened more quickly.
Yeah, but intention doesn't need to have someone relying that intention. Yeah, because our intelligence might be an intention of how nature works, but because nature doesn't have a conscious, that's not a like relying or in a sense it doesn't come from anything. But the intention is still there. We have talked about this for 26 minutes.
How you doing? How's your week
Great.
been?
Awesome. Amazing.
Done anything?
Not much, no.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
We killed the last boss in the new raid
Oh, nice.
for the first time on Heroic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That we did.
That's League. That's War of Warcraft.
Yeah, World of Warcraft, yes.
Are you in the lead on your server?
No, not on the server. We are mostly social, but we have a progression like we are a progression guild that chooses out the most prominent players in their category. So we have like 4 healers, 2 tanks, and the rest is DPS, and we usually fit into a 25-man group. And then we look at something that is called parsecs. Parsecs is a measurement to see how great you are at specific moments in the raid battles. So when we go in the raid, we have to press the buttons in a sequence order to do the most DPS, do the most healing, to negate most damage as a tank. And we have to know the tactics to actually do the sequences correctly. So you can't just button mash stuff, which makes it a little bit more tactical, right? So I, with the 3 other healers, are the best healers in our guild that go. That's why I'm chosen as a raid healer, and and the other ones is also chosen by the percentage of parsecs of how good you are in comparison to, I believe, a server-based scaling of everyone that has the add-on that collects the data.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty rad.
Yeah, I am in the top, like, I would say 8,000 people in the healing of 2 bosses at 84%, which is like, if there are 20,000 people that has done the healing on that boss and recorded it via themselves or another person that is in the group, because if you have the add-on, you also collect the data from a person that doesn't have the add-on. So, and then you submit it to this database of logs, right? So I am in the spot of like 8 to 9,000 of 20,000 people. I don't know how many the actual big top number is, but I've seen up about 100,000.
And this was measured in parsecs?
Yeah, parsecs.
Is that
That is what the measurement is called, not the actual measurement.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is it, are you in the top 8,000? Is that just for your server or like the whole?
No, the whole thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
For all of World of Warcraft?
Which uses the add-on, yes.
All
Or
right.
has been recorded doing the same stuff with the add-on.
I just wanted to be mentioned that parsecs is an actual
Yeah.
measurement of length.
Yeah, we call, I don't know why. I'm not into the parsec. It might be parsec, not parsecs, but either way, I remember it as parsec. I'm not into it too much. I just know the data because they tell me.
I'm gonna assume they just thought it sounded cool.
Well,
Maybe
it's not the guild who decided it. It's
No, the maker of
community.
the
No, it's the community.
who made
It's
the
the small increments of how you play the game, and I believe they used parsec as a either placeholder name or just it might be the right answer. It's just a small. You have to make small corrections during gameplay to do the best and highest numbers in correlation to what you are doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
3.24 light years, by the way.
Thank you.
3.
I could tell that you were curious. A parsec,
Oh,
3.24 light years.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm
Great
I'm just gonna quickly search up my name here and to see what I just said about which place I am, because now I'm curious again.
How big's the guild?
We have a lot. I think
Over 100?
Yes,
Damn.
I am in rank 2,722
Of the entire.
of the
Pro-
entire all.
Damn.
Yes.
Of it all.
Of of it all, of everything that has been recorded with the Warcraft logs.
Through parsec.
The add-on is called Warcraft logs, or more like Warcraft logs. And everyone who has done the same the raid as I've done it, I am at place 2,722 of everyone who's done the same.
So you're the 2,722
Greatest healer.
greatest healer in all of Azeroth.
Yes.
Cool.
Ain't that rad?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I feel it's pretty cool because I'm into it, but
Yeah, it is rad.
yeah.
You should be proud of achievements.
Well, I'm not, but I never get that feeling of success in anything.
Even if you would be ranked number 1 healer.
No, I
All
would
right.
just take it as, oh fuck, I am actually pretty good. But as I am very.
That's better than my response.
What would your response be?
Damn, these guys suck. I'm the best healer. Unbelievable.
Fair. So yeah, I am pretty goofy when it comes into World of Warcraft. I am the one who literally has made my name for it in the guild. Everyone knows my name. Everyone speaks to me. Everyone is super happy when I'm joined, and that's what I feel good about.
Nice.
I wouldn't care if, as long as I can be the one to be able to progress, because it's a rank order, right? I feel like that's enough to have people have fun with me, and I can be joining that. That's enough for me. I don't care about the number if I'm higher or lower than anyone else.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Damn, that took a long time.
Yeah. How long?
About the parsec.
No,
whoa,
that's
whoa.
not, parsec is not a measure of time.
No, it's not.
But you said light year.
Yes, which is not a time measure.
It can be called something else.
Yes.
Parsec is the word that came through my mind.
Yeah.
It might be wrong, but that's the one I went with.
I mean, I guess space time is a thing, but that's not a crack. That's not a crack I wanna nut.
Are you sure you don't want to crack nuts?
I love cracking nuts. I don't want to nut that crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he gets it. Now he gets it.
I don't like. Are you making this sexual? Because that's weird.
How dare you, you nasty dog!
I'm not a dog.
You.
Fielding, how about you?
Oh, I'm good actually. I've been challenging myself and challenging my avoidance. You thought of something?
Yeah, I found what it's called.
What's it called?
Parses.
Oh, parses.
Yeah, that seems more likely. I don't know what a parses is. Is that with C or S?
S. Parses.
Right. Continue.
I'm looking for the word. Sorry. Oh yeah, I've been working on distress tolerance because working on distress tolerance because I'm realized that I'm way too avoidant for what I actually want to be.
Avoidant?
Yeah,
From what?
stuff I actually want to do.
You mean you don't feel like you're doing enough?
Yeah, that's a very good summarization. Do you remember when you asked us if we wanted to go play board games with you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. And then I was just going through why I couldn't do it. And the reason was I felt really bad. And the more I was thinking about it, I was thinking like, why do I feel bad? I know I love you and I love hanging out with you.
I love you too, bud.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So I've been thinking about it, and whenever I have to, or even when I feel an urge to do something, all of those like negative emotions come up again, and they keep me from doing it. So the distress tolerance is just doing it even though it feels bad. And I did that yesterday, and I felt really good about it afterwards.
Hey, bud, been there. The moment when you suddenly get invited to do something, and you're like, a thing I have to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I never answered you if I could or not. I just said I'm gonna wash my car today. Yeah, I never answered. I would have said, yeah, that would be lovely, but I can't. I'm washing my car today.
Yeah. No,
But-
you said you were washing your car.
Yeah, I was just, I'm washing my car today. Yippee-ki-yay!
Yeah, and I was like, does that mean he's gonna come afterwards? Or I guess I'll find out.
Yeah, I was like, that would be enough for the moment. And then I realized, oh shit, I should maybe have answered a little bit more informatively. Yeah, but I would have loved to. But I was with my mom washing both my car and helping her with stuff. So yeah. But I would have loved to.
Yeah.
It's even close by. It's just 5 minutes to ride the car.
Yeah.
It's next Sunday too.
Oh
If you wanna
shit!
join?
Not this Sunday. Next Sunday.
Yeah.
Which number of that is? The 12th is the
What's the
Saturday,
date?
right?
No, don't say the date. We don't want to date this episode.
Shit.
I'm gonna take this episode out for Chinese food.
It is not. It's not the number that's in the middle of 3 and 9, but the number that's between.
It's between 15 and 5.
Hello, my lovely audience. Today is
No.
the 4th of the 4th of 2025. There you go.
Oh shit, bro.
They're
You
gonna
did it.
find out in like September. So
It's-
take it easy.
It's not Friday. It's Sunday.
Yeah,
Why am I making this very obvious?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the 13th. Sunday the 13th.
Yeah, I could probably, I think, because the 12th is when we meet again. When we meet again.
Ow.
And I don't think...
Meet again.
Yeah, I don't believe I have anything important on the Sunday. I have important stuff this Sunday, though. So...
Sweet. Should probably add a board game episode to the episode sheet.
Hey,
That would be
yo.
something to
Are we gonna
discuss.
play or talk about board games?
Wait.
Maybe both.
We play board game while we speak, why not? Ah, shit, he stole my rover! Oh, fuck, that's my Monopoly street.
God, if we play Monopoly, we are going to fucking kill each other.
Yep.
Hey, yo, anyone want to play
Well,
Monopoly?
no, I'm just gonna kill you.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Well, yeah.
Why?
Don't give me that.
I'm the hardest to kill here.
Exactly. Imagine
Needs-
how angry you're gonna make me.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Why do I always make enemies?
I don't know. That is a thing that you just keep doing.
But that's the issue, though. No one no one sees me as an enemy. Everyone I talk to, everyone I interact with, loves me apparently. And that's more than I know, because I've talked with my colleague, right? And he spoke about me in a third person sense of, yeah, that person thought you were cool. And I was like, but I almost not, I didn't even interact with that guy. And he was like, yeah, he thought you were cool. And I was like, oh shit, cool, dude. And I don't know why I'm so fucking either infamous or famous around so many parts of this small little community, but damn. I am probably just funny.
Probably just people like you.
Yeah, being funny and being chill is apparently some of the most attractive traits among friends.
Damn. And here I am trying to make my enemies.
Yeah, sorry, but you fucking suck.
I guess.
But to go back, I know that feeling of like, oh, I have a thing I want to do, even if it's a good thing. Because like that's what I started feeling when I started like joining a bunch of communities. Like when I joined my, what do we call it?
The what?
Oh yeah, the HOA.
The HOA.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I should like this. I live here. I should probably take an interest in where I live and try to do what I can to make it better. And I'm like, oh my god, I have to go to one meeting a month.
A month?
Oh no.
Shit.
Yeah.
How does that work with your scheduling about the theater?
If I have theater, I say no, I can't.
Oh. You can't just switch date on the theater?
No, strangely, the theater is more people.
Oh, that is strange.
Uh,
You would think an association about your home ownership or whatever. Is that what it's called?
yeah, homeowners association.
Right.
Well, it depends. Technically, maybe not, because a homeowners association is a homeowner. Do you own the apartment or do you rent?
It's probably not rent, right?
It's a rent.
Do you think it's rent?
It's
Are you sure?
hyra.
Yeah, rent. Yeah, you pay rent in a buy apartment too.
I don't know how that
Isn't
works. I haven't bought any apartments.
Okay. For those who doesn't know, you buy an apartment in on like a street, right? And you pay to own that spot on the land. You don't pay rent for not being a homeowner. You have the contract of the apartment, but the separate thing of being either an owner or a renter is that you have the contract that makes you be able to sell the apartment for lots of money. But if you're a renter, you just tell your landlord that
You're moving out.
Yeah, we're moving out. But being a like first-hand contractor at a landlord, they can't throw you out except for like misconduct or misuse of property or like destroying shit.
Yeah.
Right?
That makes sense.
Yeah. If you're a landlord that owns an apartment and rents it out to another person that you buy in second hand, the person who owns the apartment can throw you out whenever he wants to. But if you're a first contractor, they cannot. And a owner can sell the apartment as well. So everyone pays rent, even if you're an apartment owner.
Weird.
Yeah.
That is how the world works.
So if anything in your apartment, like if your washing machine breaks, do you have to buy a new one, or can you just tell people to give you one?
Like tell people to give me one.
Then you live in a rental apartment.
Yeah, we recently had, well, not recently, a while ago we had that with our oven. We were like, our oven is starting to go, it's becoming shit. So we were asked to have a new one. And they're like, well, you can either buy a new one and we can pay you some of it, or you can get an older one for free that is in working condition. And we're like, well, we don't want to raise rent, so give us the older one for free. Thank you very much.
Raise rent?
Yeah, because if you get a new thing, it makes the rent go up.
How?
Because it increases the value of the apartment.
But that shouldn't matter, because the appliance you buy for the apartment shouldn't be like it shouldn't be included into the rent. That's a not an individual. You shouldn't be individually paying more rent just because you have a new appliance.
That is how it works, sadly.
Not everywhere. I can assure you that not everywhere.
No. It is how it works for us, because if we got the new oven was newer, but not like new. It was like.
Was it used?
Maybe.
Okay.
That's
shitty of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was used or not. I just know it wasn't new.
Okay.
But if we had said I want the newest model of oven, rent would have to go up. We're paying a certain amount for this apartment. That's the standard they are ordered by the state to keep up.
That's super weird.
Yeah, this is a bummer subject to talk about. Can we please move on? I'm realizing this is a very boring subject. I would fall asleep if I was listening to this. Holy shit!
I already did.
Oh shit!
What are we talking about?
We were about, well, if I remember correctly, we begged to start the episode because you had a cold open about superhero names.
Exactly, and it's a shitty joke, so I'm gonna skip that.
No, I wanted to hear the shitty joke.
We've talked about this for 26 minutes.
God damn it!
This is half the episode.
Hey audience, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna keep the part where you said 26 minutes.
And I just cut everything else out.
Gonna be like minute number 3. It's been 26 minutes.
It's like 10 minutes into the video. It's been 26 minutes. Audience looks confused.
Oh my god. So
I'm gonna add this soundbite just so I can edit it.
Yes.
It's been 86 years.
Excellent.
Oh. So we're just gonna say, yeah, I've been great this week.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you've been great.
Yeah. How about you?
It's been alright.
Well,
Yeah.
26 minutes, audience. 26
I'm happy
minutes.
you got your mortal enemy.
Yeah, thank you. Still got a few bites that are itching.
Is that gonna be cut too?
Which ones?
The talk about this mosquito.
Well, no, he murdered a mosquito. We're gonna keep it.
Okay. 26 minutes, audience. 26 minutes.
And it's so weird you didn't talk about your life, Tommy. That's
Yes.
so crazy.
Oh shit. Hey, World of Warcraft is interesting.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it is.
It's got that's the reason it's so big.
Yeah, it's the biggest MMO.
And also
believe.
sunk cost fallacy.
The what?
Sunk cost fallacy.
What the fuck is that?
It's when you pay money, it's when you pay money, so you don't want to stop paying money because then you haven't gotten your money's worth.
What?
Basically, the sunk cost fallacy is I have put in so much effort, time, money, etc. into this. It would be dumb of me to stop now.
Oh no, I don't feel that. I've taken.
No, of course not.
Yeah, I've taken breaks for like years.
Nice.
It's just that the game is actually fun and interesting.
Ah, cool.
I can stop whenever I want to. I can.
Okay, you have to hold him down.
Listen, it's a World of Warcraft is just a little bit cheaper than crack. But I get it. I understand.
It's a little bit cheaper.
It's
than
a
crack.
little bit cheaper.
Yeah,
don't
which
make it.
one would you like your team to do?
Well,
Yeah.
Hey yo.
At least crack. They may gain some connections at school.
Are you sure? Are they gonna make connections with people fingering their butts?
Maybe.
So I was thinking about these superheroes.
Yeah.
Finger butt assholes heroes.
I'm glad
Yeah.
we managed to bully him into telling the joke because we just kept going into weirder and weirder tangents.
I have to distract it from somehow.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so imagine you have a hero named Fortune.
Fortune.
How about it? As a superhero name.
Yeah, no, that's good.
What do you want us to like?
Just general vibe of a superhero name. The superhero name.
I wouldn't
Alright.
personally like it.
This is kind of weird one, but how about the superhero name Carriage?
Carriage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like a Roman superhero, maybe?
not
I
that great
guess,
even.
but that's like, I mean, it's a bit lame of a superhero name.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. How about, if you think that's lame, imagine this next one.
Uh-huh.
You have Information.
That's
No.
not a superhero name.
The fuck, dude?
That
come
is
on.
just a cubicle down this train station.
At least add a duh to the beginning.
Exactly.
Okay, so understanding isn't good either.
Well, that's something you do, right?
Maybe if it was the understand thing.
Okay, how about
Thing.
yeah? How about this? If you have it be a female superhero and you add Miss in front of it.
Misinformation.
Yeah.
Okay, see now that's good.
And
now
how about Misfortune?
yeah, now
No.
now we're talking. That's a
No.
League of Legends character.
how-
Yeah,
and
but
it
that's
works.
not a good superhero name.
And how about the second one? How about Miscarriage?
I see where the joke was heading now. Okay.
Yeah. Now you know why I'm editing it out.
No, this is staying in.
Oh yeah, it's saying
Yeah,
it.
it's staying in. Even though you
'Cause-
say it. If I listen to this and it's not in, I'm gonna make you shift and keep this in.
I'm gonna make you shit and come.
What?
Because
don't.
because misfortune and misinformation are at least like, oh, that's clever. They're like, it's miss because they're women, but it's also miss as in they are lying and bringing and like this
Yeah.
the information. This
The
fortune.
joke is fun.
Yeah.
If you take it into like what the joke, if it's not a joke,
Yeah.
it's bad superhero names.
Yeah, it's bad superhero names. It's a I guess a decent joke. It's like I'm gonna give it like
Richter scale.
Huh?
Richter scale.
I don't know the Richter scale.
It's just for earthquakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but on the scale of jokes, I'm gonna give it like it's a 6.5 on a good joke. It's like
Out of
it's like a 4.7 of delivery.
Out of.
Out
You
of
have-
out of cat.
Okay.
I was just thinking cats.
What the fuck? You're
You
allergic
see,
to them.
we are in sync.
But he's allergic to them. Why? not the why are you?
I'm allergic to
part.
him too.
Listen, I'm allergic to cats, but I can still find them cute.
Yeah. You're one of the good guys.
I'm a very good guy, I promise. Buy my fucking coins.
By my
Buy my fucking coins.
I promise, I'm a-
at these. These are snake oils. You can rub them on your skin.
And you know it's worth it because I'm a good guy.
No one wants an unoiled snake.
Exactly.
I want to smell like an oil snake. Is this,
Muy caliente.
wait, how is it hot?
Shut up.
Now it's gonna sound like you told that to me.
I mean, I guess.
Is this the ASMR episode?
No.
No. But I've been thinking about superheroes a little bit.
Since when?
for many years, but in different context.
That's valid. What have you been thinking about this time?
In the bathroom?
No, not where.
I guess the most I mean, if we want to do chronological, the most recent superhero thought I had was you can tell a lot about a person by what they think about Batman.
Oh,
That is cool.
continue.
Yeah, because like Batman is just a dude who has trained himself for every possible occasion, trying to prepare for every possible situation, and then goes out to do vigilante crime fighting. Are you telling me that the idea of a person trying to be the best possible himself to deal with any situation is not cool? What do you think about humanity? What is your life? What are you doing with life?
I think people that is actually saying that he's not cool are just inferior.
All right.
All right. I
Nice.
like where you're going with this.
Yeah.
They do not have a say in comics, superhero stuff, or fantasy for that matter.
Should they be allowed to vote?
No.
All right. We're on
Well
to something.
In the
here.
context of superheroes, no.
I knew it was a good question to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because it's just like I saw. Do you know Overly Sarcastic?
No.
Yeah,
It's
superhero, right?
It's the people who do like trope talks and history.
Oh no, I don't know that then.
All right, maybe I'll show you later. But they also have a podcast, and they talk and also have a little sideshow called Detailed Diatribe, where they talk about a subject that they are obsessed with for the week.
Cool.
And one of the talk was on Batman, specifically like one of the newer Batman movies that didn't receive that much praise because it doesn't show like the super badass Batman.
Yeah.
But it also seems to be one of the best made
Yeah,
Batman,
yeah.
simply because it does show Batman in progress.
Yeah.
This isn't the Batman who every villain feared. This is the Batman who has just come out and people are like, oh, this is the Batman.
Yeah, I saw that movie. I believe I think you speak about the one with the Twilight actor,
Probably.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Yeah, that was. I believe that's the newest one.
Yeah.
Movie. Yeah,
It's probably that one.
yeah. It's live action, right?
Yeah, and they took a scene specifically like one of the first scene when there is this like crime gang that's trying where that's just got a new member who has to like I don't know kill someone to become a member, and Batman shows off, and everyone is started laughing at him, and then one of the guys like come up and with like a weapon. And is ready to go. I'm gonna fucking fuck you up, but dude in a weird bat suit.
Yeah.
And you see him like starts with neutralize weapon arm, then block attack, get him off balance. He did the whole like Sherlock thing where it's like get him off balance. Now for show, break his fucking face while his friends are watching to instill terror. Like you can see in the scene that it's made like point to point, like there's a checklist of what you need to do to instill fear, like a Batman would do.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. Because in the beginning he was just a detective that scared people and fought them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all he did. He was a really good detective because he's the greatest detective that ever lived.
Yeah, he's just the kid from Home Alone, but with unlimited money.
I don't. Is he intelligent or just very imaginary?
They work hand in hand.
Yeah, they do work hand in hand, but in the sense of what he actually, because he doesn't show anything about intelligence except for when he's alone. Because for one, he overslept. Okay, let's don't speak about the first movie. The second movie where he actually follow the guy that looks like his dad in the airport, and he doesn't notice that his family isn't around, and then he just fuck it, I don't care, and he just flies to New York instead of with his family.
I mean, yeah, no, the kid like isn't generally intelligent,
Exactly.
but like when it comes to problem solving,
Yeah, he's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And the trap settings, the character in question is very, very fun and intelligent about traps and stuff.
yeah. So I guess I'll have to ask now, what do you guys think about Batman?
I think it's cool. As a character, as a concept, he's just a cool guy. Like, he's cool, nothing more. He's not great, but he's cool.
I mean, I'm unsure. It's like in the universe, he's cool. In the concepts he's cool. If someone were to make a suit of an animal in real life and punch people he didn't like because he had reasons, I wouldn't support that. Even though he's a billionaire, that would make me like him less if I knew he was a billionaire.
People are doing that.
People are doing that, and I don't like it.
Why
But
not?
it's cool when it's DC.
I don't. It doesn't affect me. So I give the real life superheroes. I don't give a shit.
Do we want to get into that discussion?
Well,
Do you have a better discussion to?
No, but it's just like if we get into the discussion of real life superheroes, we have to get into the discussion of police versus civilian arrests, and like should cops protect their identity? That's like a whole can of worms. That's
fair.
like generally. Have you guys seen The Watchmen?
yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen the series The Watchmen?
No.
No.
Okay, it's the series The Watchmen is all about that whole like there were superheroes, and then police were like, well, why should they get to protect their identity while we are out stopping criminals every day and they can find our families? And so they're like are allowed to so they are allowed, or like there's either I don't remember if there was that they are I don't think they were allowed to wear masks, but maybe like they were banned on superheroes. But I don't remember. I didn't watch it through. I stopped when I think the old slaver or whatever hung himself. I don't remember.
The old slaver.
Yeah, don't. It's
The
I
comic.
I don't know.
I had no idea there was one, so I know very little about Watchmen, but
But they do.
Yeah.
But they go into that whole. It's after the movie, so like Rorschach gets.
it's after the movie.
Yeah, it's after the movie.
But he dies in the movie.
yeah,
Is he dead in the series?
yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
cool.
The series is about
Spoiler.
Rorschach having a cult, basically, or like, or maybe like a political movement. You know, like a V for Vendetta situation.
Yeah.
They're like he told the truth, and he is a true hero who and we should follow his example, even if that means killing cops. And
Yeah, but that's not how Rorschach worked. He just
No.
did everything badly in a sense of justice, right?
he was a brutal civilian who
Yeah.
to track down criminals
Yeah.
and exacted his own justice.
Yeah.
And that's like, and that's like is that right or wrong? The heroes in Watchmen were very flawed. That's
Yeah.
the whole point of it.
That's what's good about The Boys too.
Yeah.
Superhero. I mean, if there is a big bad, like in DC or Marvel, then superheroes are a cool concept. But otherwise, superheroes need to be bad.
This
Or
is
flawed,
what.
at least.
Yeah. This is why like superheroes like the Batman is necessary, because then it's like, well, it's not a world-ending threat heading towards us, or like a space armada, or like a giant meteor. It's people, it's mobsters, it's criminals, it's crazy folks.
What do you think about Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's cool.
I like Spider-Man. I like him more than Batman, but that's just aesthetics, and I like his move style more.
I mean, he is slightly cooler because he has actual superpowers and do like a bit more web-slinging acrobatics.
Well, that's not my thing.
Is it this red and blue suit?
No, it's the more acrobatic.
All right, yeah.
Or maybe not. Bruce Wayne / the Batman is extremely acrobatic. He is trained and he's athletic and acrobatic. But Spider-Man puts on a cooler show.
Yeah. I like Spider-Man because he's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, if he was the friendly city Spider-Man, would you like him more or less?
Same, probably. There would be a lot to keep up with.
Yeah.
But he does save New York, so
Yeah.
he's not just neighborhood.
No, but that's the catchphrase. Is your
Yeah.
friendly neighborhood
Yeah.
Spider-Man?
Indeed.
I believe I think Batman is a cooler character,
Mhm.
but I think Spider-Man is more awesome in a way.
I mean,
Right.
Spider-Man straddles the line between like low crime and super crime because he does have criminals with like actual superpowers.
Yeah, but that's Batman too.
Yeah, but not in the same level. Like Batman has a few villains with superpowers.
Well, look at
Spider-Man
Bane.
has like what?
Look at Bane.
Yeah, but he's not. It's not superpower. That's
Well, in the I believe he is like super powered by all the drugs.
yeah, like
because he can throw cars.
yeah. But that's the thing. He's strong, but he's not like. He's not Spider-Man strong. Like
No.
the closest thing to that level of strength would be Kingpin in Spider-Man.
Yeah,
And that's just he's just like yeah, he's strong for a regular human.
yeah, but Kingpin killed Spider-Man once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's strong.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
strong. I would say superhuman strong.
So, yeah, but that's because also Spider-Man's strength fluctuates between comics or
yeah,
comic
sure.
runs. Like
I would
some of them make him to be able to like lift entire buildings. Others are like, yeah, no, he's strong. He's strong as a like a pro athlete. But like you got Sandman, you got fucking.
Fucking.
And I was gonna go say the Lizard, but that's not again not really that much superpower. He's
Yeah, well, it is a mutation.
If Bane's power is a superpower because he's strong, then becoming a lizard human should also count.
Yeah, but I was more referring to like the levels of destruction that they can cause. Like Bane
right.
is strong enough to like knock down the support on a building, I guess, if you really tried. Spider-Man has like the Rhino running through buildings on a regular basis. Sandman being like actually made out of sand. You got the dude who becomes electricity.
How about Ra's al Ghul?
The assassin?
Yeah, or well, he's an assassin leader as well. He's the leader of the assassin.
Yeah, that's Batman, right?
No, Ra's al Ghul is he is a guy that who bathed in the Lazarus pit and became
That's
immortal.
Batman.
Yeah, that's Batman.
Yeah, it's from Batman Run.
Oh, I thought you meant that he was Ra's al Ghul.
No.
Yes, I thought.
Yeah, no. That he's
Yeah, he's from Batman.
he.
Yes.
Yeah, he's from the Batman Cup. His female clone fucked Batman to make a baby.
Yeah, which is also now his son. She has his son.
Damien.
Damien, yeah. Who is now Robin, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he's going through small children like crazy.
Damn.
That's what you get when you're a billionaire.
Yeah, but look at Teen Titans. Like, that's the same universe. And I believe Batman have fought bigger, badder superhero enemies without powers. He has a magician that literally can walk through life and death, which is fought
As an ally or an enemy?
enemy.
Hmm.
Yeah, and he has fought that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a friendly demon that's like just comes from place to place and talks to him sometimes
Yeah,
because of like correlated crimes or whatever.
I guess. I just feel like they're like but Spider-Man tends to fight more high-powered villains than Batman does on like a day-to-day basis
Yeah.
because he's got superpowers.
Yeah.
Batman and also Spider-Man, they have the problem of the moral code.
Problem.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we've been watching Invincible season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the moral code is I'm having more and more issues with it
Why?
because I respect that they don't want to kill some people, but when and yes, I'm strictly against vigilante justice, like on principle, but also if your enemy has killed people and you for some reason keep trying to take them down, use your powers to like break a hip or rip out a rib or not
Do you
just
want them to
punch
kill-
them so they
Do you want them to kill people?
no.
What are your suggestions? Because that's what Batman does.
Does Batman kill people?
No, he fucking breaks.
He
ribs.
makes sure that you wish. Makes you wish you were dead.
Yeah, he
It's
breaks
like you
ribs.
regret making your crime.
He breaks
All I
bones.
see about Batman is he puts the Joker back into Arkham.
Yeah.
The Joker escapes, kills people again, and it's like, I don't know. It's
Well, yeah, but he's a fucking lunatic as well. He's a psychotic. What's the not narcissistic, but the same principle, sociopathic? He's a psychopath.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a lunatic, psychopath, maniac, gangster mob
Yeah.
who has literally a screw loose. Of course, he's gonna kill again if he gets out.
And that's
the problem is, what?
No, go on.
The problem is that he has people that supports him and wants him to continue.
Yeah, fair.
And also that's the thing with Batman specifically. Everyone brings up the example of, oh, he should kill the Joker. Like, why doesn't he kill the Joker? Like, he should make an exception. His no kill rule. His no kill rule is stupid because the people he fights keeps coming back out. But why do you keep pitting it on him?
Yeah.
He brings the villains to the cops.
Yeah, that's
Then the justice system is like, that's the thing with the no kill rule. He doesn't kill because then it makes him a villain.
yeah.
But but if the justice system doesn't send
Do
these people
justice.
to send these people to the proper punishment, then the system is corrupt, and they keep ending up in Arkham where they're supposed to get help, but they are not getting help. They are just being basically locked in a room and spoken to by therapists while, I guess, unmedicated. Like, how many tranquilizers do you think Joker should be on? That man should not be allowed near the knitting tools or
Or a school.
or school
Or outside of his cell.
or sword of sharp crayons.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I totally see your point, and I agree that it's not on Batman that Gotham's Justice Department apparently sucks, and I totally agree with that.
Yeah, no, the thing, Gotham is a super corrupt city. That's also why
Yeah.
the comic book works at all.
Yeah, it's a dark place.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
The Dark
So I
Knight.
guess the point I was making about punching and cracking ribs is mostly for like either Spider-Man or like Invincible.
Yeah, exactly. What was your example with Invincible?
With Invincible, it's my example is everything leading up to when his spoilers for season 3.
Oh, very much spoilers. Skip this part if you don't want spoiled.
How much should you skip? Maybe 2 minutes?
That's too long.
Skip 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Okay, so when his kid brother punched one of the main bad guys in the face and his face exploded. And I was like, oh, not a problem anymore. And it's like, yeah, that's not good that a child killed a person and they're gonna move on with that. But when I then see Mark punching someone, they barely get like bruised.
Mm.
And it's like, yeah, you are more powerful than your kid brother. It's like, you could, if you want to stop this guy from at least doing what he's currently doing, you can punch him through like 6 ribs without killing him.
Mm.
It's like you can do something to actually stop him. I know you have the power to do that.
Yeah, that's fair. But I guess it's also the Superman problem. The world of card. You know the world of cardboard speech?
No?
The fuck?
In Superman, he had some run or something when he talks to I think it's Darkseid or Zod or whatever, a superpowered villain.
Yeah, Darkseid.
And and the villain realizes that he's been holding back, and he says of course I've been holding back. This world is like cardboard. I have to hold back every moment of the day to not break something or someone will get hurt. And that's that's why Superman can't Superman specifically has the option to not harm people because he's invulnerable basically, unless it is a supervillain.
Yeah.
And so he does his utmost to make sure that he doesn't hurt anyone, villain or not.
Fair.
And I think this is the problem with like Mark, because he knows that he can kill this person if he just hits them hard.
Yeah.
And so he has to like hold back. But how much can you hold back and still without, and like how do you tell, like the how do you determine if a punch is going to break a rib or break through the ribs?
Yeah,
That's valid.
that is fair.
Yeah.
Oh. No
Peace.
more spoiler.
All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Bleep that.
Or Viltrumites.
Eugenics.
Did you say eugenics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
How about Eugene?
yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a bad laugh.
Ah.
Sorry,
I
guy
know
who
a guy
laughs like that.
I know a guy who laughs like that.
Sorry, guy who laughs like that. It's funny.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Skype call? It's funny.
No.
What were we talking
However,
about?
Invincible.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got my point across, I think.
Oh, we're done with that?
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, for the power thing of like, I don't know how powerful I am. Is this punch gonna break through or...
Break, rib, or
just
break
break.
through, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Or just knock back.
if that is the reason, I'm okay with it.
Hmm.
But also, you're strong.
Yeah, but
You
compared...
Yeah, sure, compared. But also, if you were to punch me in the rib, I
could not break a rib.
You could maybe not break
I
a
don't
rib.
think so, no. I don't...
I don't think you could do it to me because you like me. But you can punch me lightly, medium, and maybe not hard because again you like me.
Yeah. Okay, let's put me in a random dude who I
Yeah.
don't have any affiliation with.
You
He
have
has
one choice. He's going to stab you. He's gonna stand there and take it. But if you don't punch him, he's going to stab you in the liver.
Yeah, I might throw my punch as hard as I can.
Yeah.
Through either on his throat or head or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might break a jaw.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You know how to differentiate between those.
Yeah.
And I can see if you have the power to punch through rock, that it might be more difficult. But also, if you have been training with it, in my mind, should be as much as you, because you know how much power you have.
But you have to imagine that in the way of Superman, right?
Yeah.
If you have a piece of paper as a human and you rip it, and he's like training is probably 3 papers instead of 1. How much force do you differentiate between 3 papers and 1 paper? So it's like that small scaling of how you should train. I don't believe I could in more than 40 years know which like power I need to differentiate just that.
And it's also that he has trained that, but he has also trained. He also like readily trains against enemies that do not require that level. That's the problem, because every so often his training of this is how I knock out a normal human being is interrupted by I can take a hit from a fucking falling mountain.
Yeah.
I am a space god.
And people shoot at him. Like
Yeah.
he gets training from impacts of high intense explosives all the time, and that feeling of like, oh, if he goes numb through the impacts of those things, then he can't feel the impacts of what he does with his fists.
I can actually see that. Kind of like, these people, I'm used to how much power they throw at me. So maybe he's just used to it and it's like, okay, then I throw as much power back and that's gonna kill him.
I mean, you guys have seen the Invincible meme picture, right? Of like, but I thought you were stronger.
I think I'd done this.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a famous meme picture from the Invincible comics from with Mark just standing completely covered in blood, and he just go, but I thought you were stronger.
Yeah, I've seen different comics use that template with different like scenery.
Yeah, no, it got
Yeah.
popular. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Don't stop talking when I start googling stuff.
Sorry.
But you're not the fact checker. You're the chair guy.
No, I'm the fat checker.
What?
No.
I knew you meant that.
Fucking he hurt his
Wait.
own
Are you
feelings.
looking up fats? Like the fish fats? Omega 3?
No, I'm looking up Mark Grease, and I thought you were.
Oh my god,
stronger.
he is the fat checker.
Are you looking up fish from Mark?
It's very interesting. No, I haven't seen this.
Oh.
This is the first time. But this is the first time I've ever seen Google censor images.
Damn.
What?
It's like I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not. Never seen that before.
No, I've seen that before.
Right. I mean, usually if it's risky pictures,
Risky business.
Risky
yeah,
business.
then they just like don't show up usually. But okay.
I thought he was gonna say risky builders.
I was gonna say risky.
Risky builders, can we do it? Risky builders, yes we can! And they just fall down and crumble to death.
Yeah,
Was that the brain guy?
Brain guy.
probably.
No, because he did that in Rage.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the comics.
Okay, so I mean.
But
anyone
yeah,
else?
that's probably the situation.
Situation.
I mean,
I
it's
wasn't
like,
there.
how hard do you think you can kick a child without mortally wounding them?
Fair.
Or, yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, I was gonna say I know how hard I can kick a child without hurting him too bad.
Oh.
However, I can't.
And also doing that while they are actively attacking you.
And
How many children do I have to fight at once?
Only
and
one.
Also, can I combine them into a chicken-sized toddler, or do I have to fight 100 toddler-sized chickens?
Chicken-sized toddlers.
Ain't all toddlers chicken sized?
No.
At one point, yes.
Well, yeah, but that's not the point where you call them toddlers.
Is a toddler the one that can walk but can't speak?
Can't walk, can't speak.
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay.
All right.
What's the one that's crawling then? Infant.
That's an infant.
But
or
infants
a baby.
can't use.
Or a baby.
But yeah, babies are toddlers, right? Because infants are the ones that can't do anything on their own.
Well, no, babies are adult people because that's where every boyfriend or girlfriend calls their boyfriend or girlfriend.
Don't.
No, they
scream.
can call them other things.
Like babe.
So that's a pig.
Yeah, that's what I meant. We have talked about this now.
We're talking about it for like 2 hours now or something.
Oh yeah. Oh right. What was today's subject?
Superhero.
Oh yeah,
No, but
I'm gonna think of a subject.
He's the host.
All right.
Today's subject has been all over, not only this place but also that place. We started off with something and we ended on superheroes. So I mean, I'm gonna claim superhero talk as my topic.
Wait, no.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
Why
and
is
I'm
that
gonna green
nice?
mark it.
I don't agree to this. Can we have a vote? Please?
Sure, we can
Okay,
vote.
I vote.
No!
I vote that we don't vote.
What?
All for?
What?
There we go.
What you just voted? What the fuck is this?
Democracy manifest.
He touched me on my penis!
What's the charge? Enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Chinese meal?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
I think so.
I don't remember. I haven't seen that clip for years, it feels like.
No, you
Yeah.
have seen some way worse, way more scarring things.
Oh, my youth has been fulfilled.
No. And refulfilled multiple times.
Damn.
We're not hurt.
I'm not hurt. I'm scarred.
Nice,
What?
nice.
What?
I have multiple scars. I have the diagnosis to prove it.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
so we're gonna go.
Cool, bro.
Cool, bro.
Parts of this is getting it edited out. So, thank you everybody so much for listening to Everything About Nothing.
You can't.
You wanted the end.
But you can't push it.
I'm giving
further.
you the
You
option.
can't give away from the host.
All right, one more time.
And-
doing the outro
No, you
again.
can't do the end. You have to do the beginning.
1, 2,
2, 3. Hello everybody and welcome to... We're here to
Oh, we're back at the beginning
Yeah, we're
again.
starting over. That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
we clap.
Time travel powers. Hell yeah.
Number 2. Not
Oh, you need
one.
to shit.
End it, please.
Yeah, you can put, if you shit your pants, because then you can do it at any time.
I won't.
You
That's
do-
my 3.
All right,
Yeah.
it's your 3.
Yeah.
Not your 5.
That's his first.
This is gonna be a mess.
Can
All
you
right.
please end the show?
1, 2, 3. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening to Everything About Nothing.
And
Nothing about everything.
This has been a fever dream.
what a mess. What a beautiful mess.
26 minutes. 26 minutes.
Oh, it's only been 26 minutes?
Oh, we
can
can
run
keep
for
going.
We
Nice,
can
let's
keep
go.
going.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.